My name's Amberly and I'm a DTS student here. I thought that I was going to serve Ukrainians, but this is how Ukrainians served me.
Hi, my name is Megan and I'm on staff here at YWAM-Tyler, and I thought I was going to Ukraine to serve the Ukrainians, but in reality this is how they served me. When we were on our way there, we were very hit with, we're going to Ukraine and we're going to a war zone. And it was really scary, honestly. And on the train, it hit us both. We were on the train and we saw border control come, and there's 10 people in full military uniform with huge AK-47s, and we're like, oh my goodness, we're going to a war zone right now. So we were able to partner with a team from YWAM in Romania, and we were teamed together for the week to be able to go and partner with Homes of Hope in YWAM Kiev in Ukraine to build houses, because they're doing a thing called they were trying to build 100 houses before the winter started. They had already done half of that, so we were able to just go and partner with them to finish that effort. While we were there, we were able to build 21 houses. For everyone that was there, we did 4. But the process was, we were super excited going. We didn't really know what it was going to look like, what the days were going to look like.
So when we were going into the communities, we saw the damaged buildings and we saw lots of military everywhere, and it was scary to see. And that's when it became surreal to us that we're in a war zone, and just to see all the destroyed buildings, you see the checkpoints along the road, and even just to see the families being torn apart at the train station that we were at. It was all just a huge wave of emotions hit us that we had no clue how to process at the moment.
All torn down, and you could see just the bottom foundation most of the time, and there's their belongings burned and just destroyed all inside, but the owners still lived on the property, and we were building the new house on the property just to the side. It's hard to connect with it at first. When you first see it, you're like, okay, I know that they were bombed or something, the Russians did this, but it's hard to connect with it until the owners of the house come and share, this is what happened, this is exactly what happened. So with this family, we see their house to the left, and they walked us through their house, and they're like, this is the cellar that we were in for 3 days. And it was a wife, her husband, and then their 2 teenage kids, and they were in the cellar. I don't know, it was really, really small. And they were in there for 3 days, 2 or 3 days, and I just was like, oh my goodness, because I can relate to that. My family's 4. It's my mom, my dad, me, and my sister. And I thought, what if that was my family? What were they thinking? What were they feeling? They're in there, they're hearing the gunshots, they're hearing all of the gunshots that then made their house catch on fire. What were they feeling? They could hear the gunshots, they could hear the bombs all around them. What do you do in that moment? It's hard to picture it, but when you try and put yourself in their shoes, you're I can only understand a glimpse of what they could have felt. They can try and tell me all day we had this emotion and this emotion when the guns were going off and the bombs were going off, but it's I'll never fully understand it because I wasn't there. And it's okay that I will never understand it, but it's even if I can connect with their heart just a little bit.
Hard life challenges, even in that we're able to serve others, and we're still able to give back to the communities, give back to our families, our friends, whatever it is. So yeah, that's what really was stirred in me, was just in the middle of the chaos, they still found that little bit of hope to be able to serve others in.